the Bunk and Pick podcast. It's the Bunk and Pick podcast. It's the Bunk and Pick podcast.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Bunk and Pick podcast. I'm the Bunkler. Who else we got with us? We got Pick.
It's the pick. I'm back.
We got Bro.
3 in a row. That means
Hey, you're
I'm
back.
back and ready to go.
You're back. Bro. Broseph. Brocephus. Bromide.
They don't finish bro anymore.
Bromeliad.
That's an old person saying now.
Broseph.
It's bruh.
I don't like bro. It's stupid.
Bruh. What's up, bruh?
That's stupid.
I'm not even dad anymore. I'm bruh.
That's even, you know what? That goes right along with calling, riding the stationary bike. What do they call it now?
Peloton?
No, what's it called? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, when you ride the bike. Spinning. What happened to
that's been around since the 80s. You're just
No, it was
oblivious.
ride the stationary bike when I was just a lass. No, I wasn't a lass. I was a lad. Jesus. I just like it.
It's still riding the stationary bike. The class is called spin class.
Oh, stupid. I don't like it.
So I actually remember we used to tell you all these stories about it's just popped in my head. I worked for the guy, me and Greg worked for the guy that would right before service go to spin class, and we used to tell you that all the time. You literally thought he was just going somewhere and spinning in circles?
No idea what he was doing. No earthly idea what the hell a spin class was. It makes no sense to me.
That's 14 years ago.
You're
and
spinning.
Now it's just clicking in my head.
I still don't get the whole thing. I'm going to spin. What's spin? You're riding a bike. You're not spinning. Do you go outside if you have a real bike? Do you go? I'm going to go spinning around the block.
Question.
No, stupid.
When you pedal the pedals, what happens to the wheel?
It turns. Called turn class.
Turning would be this.
It rotates. Rotation class. It's stupid. I don't get it. I never did get it.
Rotate.
Sorry, man. I didn't get it. Never did.
It's blowing my mind that I'm realizing that just now.
Hey, some stuff I just never picked up on. Hey, did you?
Bunk?
Yes, sir. Tell me.
Ahead.
No, you go. You go first. No, you Brophetius.
I've got a non-grape.
Okay.
A non-grape, the opposite. Hey, the Tyler Shuck's going to be that starter. I got that signed auto.
I know. It's time to sell.
Putting her on eBay.
Oh, you have to before he crash. I don't think they're going to take him out at this point, but yeah, you got to before he crashes.
It's going up. It's
that
going
boy.
up on eBay this week.
That's the thing to do. You've been waiting all season for that. I like it. Let me see. Do I have any grumps this week? Outside of all the money being paid on coaches and stuff, which is still just mind-boggling. But, that is what it is at this point. I don't know if I got any grumps. Believe it or not, I might be grumpless.
Hey, it's over 150 million payout.
I know. I saw it. I saw all the coaches that are getting paid. It's kind of crazy. He goes from 50-some million to the guy, the Colorado State, getting 1.5 or something. Now, for us normal people, that's awesome money.
Yes.
But in the coaching world, that's not exactly a ton of money.
No.
So.
And I know we'll talk about it more, but man, there's a lot coming out about old Brian Kelly. Ooh, buddy, there's a lot of stories coming out about that guy. I would hate to play for him.
Yeah. Yeah, we will talk about it because he was never the right hire for LSU. That was just...
No, and now they're linking him to Penn State, but you hear all this, how he treated people, and how he treated players, and players' parents were calling him, and he didn't know who they were.
Oh, it's
crazy.
He's a jerk. I mean, he does win, so he will get another job, but he is a jerk.
But he can get a job like Virginia Tech. He doesn't need Penn State's too big.
All right, let's be honest. He doesn't need a job.
Well, no,
he's 64. He's 64 years old, and just on top of the millions he has, he's picking up another cool 50-some million. Why work?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. Not at that age. I mean, if he was younger, I would get it. But I mean, even Saban came out. He doesn't want to coach. And you hear his quote? He goes, I don't like it because my wife's hearing all these numbers and she's wanting me to go back. He said, but I don't want to coach. I mean, he doesn't want to do that. He's having fun, man. He doesn't want to do that shit.
I know. And Urban, they're like, make Urban Meyer tell you now. It's like, come on, man.
Not the Urbanator.
He's like the originator of that asshole style coach.
Yeah,
Like,
please nobody hire him. God forbid. He's a jerk.
He'll get it. I mean, if he wants to coach, somebody will hire him.
I know, but he's such a jerk, man. And he's just not a. You know what? He can come out and say all he wants. He's not a good guy. I'm sorry. He's an a-hole. It's my take. Maybe he'll go back to Florida.
Never going to be a guest on this show.
No, I'm not looking for him to be on here. I saw him. I was on an airplane with him one time when I was on a business trip, and he seemed like he wasn't sitting in first class. I give him that. Yeah.
Was this his Utah days or his Florida?
I think it was might have been the Ute when he was a Ute, possibly
when he was still making the small bucks.
Yeah, he seemed okay. He was quiet, and nobody really knew who he was. But what the hell?
Yeah. All right, Bunk. I know what you were about to say, so say it. I'm guessing we're going baseball.
You got to talk about the game. I stayed up the entire night and watched that freaking game up till it was past 2 a.m. last night. I got to tell you, both teams had so many chances to win the game. There were some great defensive plays. I will say this. I'll say this on the coaching. The Blue Jays coach, outside of his pitcher making that throw, which isn't his fault, but he took his dudes out way too early.
Oh man, he had one bench player left going into extra innings. They
I know.
a whole nother game.
He took Kirk out early, which I was surprised. Just for a runner, he had Bichette out early. He went way too early on pulling dudes, and I think it hurt him because those places were coming up with guys on that guys that have been playing more. I think would have given him a better shot at getting a run.
Yeah, I agree with that completely. I think he was very quick with the hooks on position players more so than anything else, which is crazy. The whole Bo Bichette not playing in the full game thing, I'm still trying to. Are they worried he's going to be hurt? I mean,
I don't know.
Series,
it's kind of weird.
You have to play him.
Once he gets to the sixth inning or so, if he gets on base, he puts in Kiner Falefa.
I know Kiner Falefa the last series he was great, but he has done nothing.
No, he hasn't done anything this series, and Bichette's actually been hitting. I don't know. He just to take Kirk out is just to me was.
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
I mean, I think he was assuming the game was going to end. That was many, many hours before it actually ended.
And it felt like he needed to win that game because today they have Ohtani on the mound. I just don't see them hitting Ohtani.
You know what, though? Think about it. These guys got to be tired, man. That's a long-ass game.
All of them. But it's both sides.
Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be a good game, and he's already come out and said he's done. He's not pitching to Ohtani, which I'm surprised he pitched to him as much because I will talk about the Yankees, but he walked Judge nearly every time in just regular season games. So I was surprised he wasn't.
Here's the problem though. When you walk Judge, who comes up after him?
Yeah, he didn't have anybody behind him,
right?
But Mookie hasn't been hitting the ball either, so.
Right, but you walk Ohtani and Mookie doesn't get a hit while Freeman does.
Freeman gets out. I know. No, I agree. But I mean, still, freaking Ohtani, man. Making me mad.
My God, he hits the ball.
He does.
It's not like, when it comes off his bat, it's not like, oh man, there's no doubt where that ball is going.
And I mean, and then hard. I just got a kick out of how the pitching coach went out at his last reel at bat. Talked to him, first pitch right down the middle. Oh, holy
right down
crap.
the middle. Zero
did you not have a conversation? Jesus, man. God dang. That was a killer. That hurt him. But I honestly think taking the players out early, the position players out early, I think that hurt Toronto a lot last night.
It feels must win now, right? Moving forward, like tonight feels must win.
Yeah, you can't. It's going down 3-1. That's a tough road, man. But It was a good game.
Especially against that team.
And the Dodgers had a lot of chances too. Let's be honest. They had bases loaded. They had, everybody made really good defensive plays on both sides. But you just felt kind of at the end, you just kind of felt like the Dodgers were going to do something. And then, one of their big guys was going to come through. And then, of course, Freeman hits the home run. That last pitcher they had in for the Blue Jays, I didn't have that much confidence in him. He wasn't. I know he was it. He was the last guy, and they were both down to the last pitchers. But he just wasn't. He didn't instill any confidence in me. Let me put it that way.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And we figured out the recipe to beat the Dodgers. So I know, like through the season, whatever. But to beat postseason Dodgers, you have to get their starter out of that game.
Yeah.
Because their middle relief is terrible. The back end of their bullpen is amazing. Their starters are amazing. The middle of that bullpen is where you have to score runs.
Yeah, no, I agree. But their starters have been, last night was a little different, but I don't know. It was for me to stay up and watch the whole game. I was like, holy shit, this thing never ends. You knew it was going to end soon.
It was one of the best World Series games I've ever seen, and I fell asleep. I think I was like at the 15th inning.
Yeah,
my eyeballs just closed. I just couldn't, literally, physically couldn't stay awake anymore.
Oh, it just kept going on. But I'll tell you who on defense, Tommy Edman is. Holy shit, he made plays. He saved.
That play at third.
That play at third.
Yep. The sliding stop. That play at third, man. That you felt
that was a game.
swing.
And I know he made an error earlier, and then Kirk hit the home run, but he more than made up for it with the plays he made after that. And holy crap, it was a great game. It was just a really good game. It was fun to watch, but it was
Yeah.
it was a freaking long game. Holy shit.
Where do you? Everybody's gonna be so tired today. I just don't. What would be the X factor in that if everybody's more tired? Just talent, I guess.
Probably,
Who would be
it's
more talent?
don't you think it's got to be a little harder on the traveling team? They got to go to a hotel room.
100%.
These other guys, they get to go home. Whatever. I think it's gonna be tough on Toronto. They're a good team, man. They're playing well. I hope they win tonight. I'd like to see it tied up, but I don't know. It's kind of up in the air.
Yeah, I poo-pooed on them before this, and all credit to Toronto. They're in every single game.
They are.
Besides game two, Yamamoto was dominant in game two.
He was.
But game one, they looked amazing. They're hitting the ball yesterday. Now Tani coming in, who's the last few games he's pitched, he's looked pretty unhittable.
He has looked good, but I don't think he's hitting anymore. They've already come out and said they're not pitching to him anymore.
I would not pitch to him.
No,
unless you move him down the lineup, don't let him lead off because Pages is never going to get on in front of him.
Holy shit! Yeah,
dude can't hit.
I got to ask about that. How come there's got to be somebody else. He's 4 for 40 something in playoffs. I know he's a good outfielder, but come on, those guys are all good outfielders.
Or move him up in the lineup a little bit so you can protect. Because if you're a Dodgers and you obviously want him to get pitched to, you want Ohtani to get pitched to. Well, the way to do that is putting people on in front of him.
Yeah.
And the way Pages is not getting on.
No.
Edman is not getting on. But if you go like Kike, who has been hitting the ball, if you put Kike Hernandez at the 9 hole, let Pages and Edman move up, there's somebody in front. So even if you walk Ohtani, you have 2 on when you pitch to Betts, or 3 on potentially when you pitch to Freeman. It'll force people into pitching.
Well, you know what? Now that he came out and publicly said he ain't pitching to him, let's see if they make a change to their lineup. I bet they don't, just because everybody has their routine. But I am surprised with Pages and the Dodgers, though, they didn't really play anybody else. They play their 9 or 8 out in the field, and that's kind of it, man. They don't really sub much. Toronto has thrown guys up there, you know,
I
that
know.
just aren't.
Like when I saw Shaw coming out and I saw, it's like, dude, you're literally praying for a miracle
Oh, I
right
know.
now.
And then like I think it was it Straw that came out and he couldn't
Yeah.
couldn't do the bunt. He couldn't get a bunt down. Like, come on, dude. And I did you see that series where you know, the announcers who it wasn't not Glavin.
No, it's
Smoltz.
Smoltzy's
Yeah, where
crushing pitchers, man.
he was just telling them too. He's like, this guy, he is waiting way too long to turn around and bunt. He's never going to catch up to his fastball. And he was right every time.
Yep.
It was crazy. That was a bad series. And those guys, I mean, they're not going to win the games for you. Sorry.
No, they're not. You need your starting lineup to kind of just stay.
Yeah.
Pulling Kirk is a bad choice.
Man, that dude can hit.
That's a bad
He was
choice.
bad,
He can hit.
and pulling Bichette was a bad. I mean, those are your
That was a
hitters.
bad choice.
You have Laddie, Bichette, Kirk. I mean, and then and Springer's hurt, so he's out already. Yeah,
Their bullpen has got to be gassed.
yeah.
Because he's putting bullpen pitchers in the third inning, the fourth inning. It's not. It's everything's got to just be gassed.
Oh, I know.
Kind of like holding on to hope against a team that is much fresher. Even after that long game, they're a fresher ball club.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
hard.
I think it's going to be a tough game today. I think the Dodgers will, my opinion, they're going to come out and I don't think they're going to blow them out or anything, but I don't think it's going to be, there's maybe a 5-2 game or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff.
All right. Very good stuff. Hey, we got another coach fired.
Who got fired?
Brian Kelly. We just talked about it a little bit, but Brian Kelly's out. What does LSU do?
LSU. Now, you know what? Did you see where they kind of ranked the best jobs available? And they have
Of course
LSU
they're
as
gonna
number
say
1.
LSU.
And then Penn State was number 2.
Well, that's ESPN's ranking.
Hey, ESPN is they are.
I'm just saying, yes, they are, but they also pay
I'm
the
just playing. I'm
contract
just messing.
for like it's an SEC
I know.
network, so take it with a grain of
I
salt.
don't. Where does LSU go? You got to get somebody. You got to have somebody big. You can't come up with a no-namer.
I don't think they're going big.
I mean,
I think they're going to go get John Summerall.
man, I you got to think they got to go big. I think they got to get a name guy.
They're going to swing and miss on Kiffin.
I don't think Kiffin's going anywhere.
Saban's not coming out of retirement for
Saban's
LSU.
I will say this. We talk shit about the Urbanator. He could go there. He would be a
Those
name.
fans would hate him.
He's a winner. I don't like him, but he does win in college at the
Fans
college
would
level.
absolutely hate him.
They-
LSU fans would turn on him quick.
Yeah.
Plus, how much would you have to pay him? Like 12, 13 a year?
Well, God, these schools got to quit making 10-year contracts. Number one, Jesus.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. It's going to be there's a lot of and I think because there's going to be movement, there's going to be other jobs open. I think it's going to be a big year for coach movements.
Yeah, I think I honestly do see a Willie Fritz or John Summerall getting serious attention at a place like LSU because they're
Interesting.
Louisiana guys. They won at Tulane, right down the road. They're proven in recruiting.
Well, that could be. An LSU guy would make sense. I think the fan base would like that. Brian Kelly, not an LSU guy.
So you can't go that route again.
Never was
The other name I'm seeing is Marcus Freeman, which he's a good coach, but it'd be the same thing, right?
He's
from that area.
He's you know what? He's good where he's at. He's kind of a laid back. I don't think at LSU. I don't think he can be the quiet kind of. I just don't think he can. You got to be a Southern Louisiana kind of guy. I just don't. I wouldn't see Freeman. Freeman would be number one. Why would he leave Notre Dame? He's got a great job there, and they love him. It would make no sense. You were saying before. I will say I kind of rethought the BYU coach. He would actually make sense going to like a UCLA or something. I think that would be a good match.
I think Kalani Satake would be a great fit.
Yeah.
I think if you're UCLA, you're looking at two people in your region. You look at Satake and you look at Spencer Danielson at Boise State. Because they're both names that have established that they can turn around a culture and turn around a program.
Yeah,
Right.
I think that would be, and I got to give I talked a lot of shit about BYU this year.
Yeah, they came out
God,
real hot last
dang,
week.
man.
They're good.
I know. I'm changing my, and I don't dislike them either. That's the weird thing. I like the coach, and I'm okay with the school and all that stuff. I just watched them play, and I was like, these guys, I don't know how they're undefeated, but they absolutely destroyed Utah.
Crushed them.
I mean, just
and then went to Iowa State and crushed Iowa State.
I know. I know. All right, I'm on the wagon. Watch, now they lose.
Yeah, I mean, they're good. So question is, who's their competition now in the Big 12? We keep saying Texas Tech, but their starters out, Bear Morton. Now their backups out for the year with an ACL and Hammond. They're on their third string quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think I think Texas Tech is unfortunately had injuries. I don't know that they're the favorite anymore.
Injuries at bad positions.
Yeah.
To have injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
BYU's got to be.
BYU's got to be the favorite. I mean, I don't think there's any doubt about that. I don't know. Good on them, I guess. I can't see them competing against the bigger teams, so I still can't. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something.
I don't think any of those Big 12 teams are going to match up very well against the bigger teams because it's so defense heavy on the big, so you look at Ohio State, their identity is defense. You look at Alabama, their defense is disgustingly good.
Yeah.
You look at Indiana, they're playing amazing defense. Now,
their defense is like a top 5 defense.
Now, they weren't a top 5 defense against Oregon.
No.
They were giving up a lot, and that's who else have they played? That's always going to be my question with Indiana. And it's not their fault at all. They didn't make that schedule. They didn't write it. They didn't have all these other teams as down-year teams, but still, is the same thing going to happen when they get into the playoffs and then just get absolutely trounced?
You know, they look better. I will say this.
They do look better.
You can only watch a little bit of their games because they blow people out early, but they actually do look like a better team to me this year.
For sure. Their toughest game, I think, the rest of the way is Penn State, and Penn State's in shambles.
Well, Penn State plays Ohio State this week. So,
and then Indiana.
Be interesting to see what Penn State does this week. But
yes.
I don't know. I mean, I think Indiana's a good. I'll tell you who I don't think stays up top, and I know you like. I think Alabama takes another loss. They have some tough games coming up.
So who do they have left?
They got Auburn still. I think Auburn's going to give them. I'm just saying it's a rivalry.
Rivalry game.
And they're going to play them close. I was looking at their schedule. I think they have a couple games that are going to be tougher.
I'm finding it right now for you, big dog.
I'm just saying, you know what? I think they're good, but they're squeaking by, man.
Okay, they've got LSU.
LSU. And
they have Oklahoma.
I mean, Oklahoma, I think Oklahoma's kind of an enigma. I don't know. They
up and down.
Yeah, but they can definitely beat people.
How about Eastern Illinois? How's that going?
Yeah, I think that's not going to go well.
And then Auburn.
I think they lose. I think they definitely lose another game.
They're going to win out.
All right, I don't think so, but
they beat LSU because half that team's about to leave. They beat Oklahoma because John Mateer's hand's still not fully healed, and without him, they have zero offense.
Yeah, and he's not playing great. I don't know. I think Oklahoma beats them, and I think Auburn gives them a run.
Auburn definitely. It's at Auburn. That will be a tough game because Hugh Freeze finally made that coaching change, and when that change at quarterback.
Yeah,
and when he did, that new quarterback that came in looked real good.
He did.
That kid looked real good. So. We'll see. I'm not saying that's not. I think they're heavily favored in every game they play.
Oh, they're going to be favored. I think Oklahoma gives them a hard time. LSU, you know what? I think LSU could. I mean, I think it just depends on, unfortunately, they're kind of out of everything. So those kids could either, be kind of getting on the, trying to win the rest of the games for the new guy or whatever, or for their own tape, going somewhere else, or they could just say screw it and we're done. But Kelly killed him. I think he just killed the locker room. He's a locker room killer.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah. It's the reports coming out are like he is like the worst.
yeah. Well, you could see that though. It's not like you're. I mean, no.
Right.
That's what. Here's the thing with LSU. When he got hired, everybody, all of us too, like that's just not a fit.
It's a weird fit.
How can the school think this guy is going to be a fit at LSU? It was never going to be a fit at LSU. He's just not. I mean, just not. He's not a. I don't know how else
He's
to
not
say
a
it.
southeastern guy. He's
No.
a northern. He needs to coach up north.
And he's not. You have to recruit in the South, and I don't know. He was never the guy. And his coaching, he's a 10-win guy,
Yeah.
and that's literally about it. That's what he did at Notre Dame too. Good coach, good record.
We're stuck with a lot of 10-win guys right now as coaches, including Sark until he busts
Sark.
through. I mean, including Sark.
Oh, we're going to get to the Texas game.
God. Okay. Well, last thing I do want to say, if you want to kind of hear the epitome of the Brian Kelly kind of experiment there in LSU, go listen to, and it's another podcast, I know, but Josh Pate's Late Kick. He talks because he's pretty favorable to everybody, but he does go into a little bit of detail on why he was not allowed to go back to LSU. They kicked him out to talk to him, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they never went back. But there were some things that he had heard about Kelly during crucial recruiting periods, not even being in the country and things like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it's the small shit.
Yeah. No,
that's gonna get you
I agree. He
And then
should
the
take
last
his
thing-
money and go. But yeah.
Yeah, and the last thing, him selling his coordinator out on the sideline on national TV was super unprofessional.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. He was laying into that dude.
Yeah. If you watch him on the
It's not-
sideline,
He's
he's
brutal, man.
that's what I mean. If you watch him, who would say that's the guy I want? I mean, I don't understand it.
I don't either.
Well, we won't get into this week's games yet, but let's recap on Texas, because here I got a hot take for you. So here's the thing: they got down. Once they got down, it seemed to me that Sark then got coached like he should be coaching,
Open the playbook.
and he allowed Manning to play, and he did great. And then so the whole time I'm thinking Manning blows, but you know what? I'm going to say this. Those stupid ass plays that he calls for 3/4 of a game, I don't think any quarterback is going to be great, because you got just short passes. When he let them pass the ball, they started running the ball. They started getting yardage, and Manning was making he made great throws. He had a really good game at the end of the game.
He got in rhythm.
Like,
He got in rhythm
Jesus,
at the end of the game.
that's a coaching thing, man.
He had a stretch where he was missing the 5-yard throws again. though.
He was, but I will say, Jesus, let the kid throw the ball. I mean, let him at least air it out a little bit. You can see the receivers got excited. The line was excited. The running backs were running. I mean, you got to start the game like that. You can't end the game. They're so friggin' lucky that they have Niblet. He has
Oh my
won
God.
2 games for him on his own.
Niblet, Colin Simmons, and Anthony Hill. Those 3 players were difference makers in that game.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, God, how about the Mississippi State? They hadn't won an SEC game in 2 years.
Oh, man.
They thought it was over with, and they were crushed, man. I don't know.
I know you have your own hot take about Barstool, and I don't want to get into it. Because hey, never know. Maybe they're a future employer. Anyways, the guy Brandon for Barstool, he graduated from Mississippi State, and he videoed the whole him on the sideline.
Oh,
the
I
whole
saw
time.
that. I actually saw that.
Oh my God, the catch was right in front of him when when Mosley made that catch. He goes, no. And he turns to his buddy. He goes, he caught that, didn't he? He called it a touchdown.
I actually saw that little what
good.
they posted out
was
there.
good.
That was
That was
good.
good.
That was good. And you know what? The backup quarterback came in. That's a That's a tough.
That was a hell of a throw.
That was a great throw, and the catch was just unbelievable for him to get it down. It was really, really close, but he did have his toe down.
And he controlled it throughout.
He did. God, but I don't know. So, he came in and did a good job. That kid has a lot of experience. So he's like a 5th-year senior. So it's not like he's he's not like some young kid getting thrown in there either.
He started with old Rich Rodriguez there at Jacksonville State.
Yep, he was at Jacksonville State.
Moved around.
Yeah, he's been around.
Gardner Webb,
It's like
Troy.
his 4th school, I think.
But you know what? That's good. That's zero experience behind Arch.
But you're right. They actually had rhythm when he opened. Number one, went faster.
Yeah.
And opened the playbook. It's like, dude, do that. The whole game.
Oh my God, we found out what beats Texas defense. By the way, just go fast.
Oh yeah,
go fast. You make that first down play, give 5 yards on that first down play. That Texas defense is not, because those big linemen were gassed, man.
Yeah,
those guys are so big. They're great when you have time, but man, there was a lot of yards given up against
there was.
them.
They did give up a lot of. I mean, they gave up a lot of points. I mean, let's be honest.
Mississippi State was moving fast, and that's why.
Yeah.
They bowed up at the end. Anthony Hill and Colin Simmons started wrecking the game there at the end. And that's what I like. What we saw in the last 10 minutes of that game before overtime is the Texas we all thought we were going to see the whole year.
Yeah.
That was like a dominant football team that nobody would have beat.
No, they were everything was clicking. Everything was looked great. All phases of the game looked good. So hopefully that carries over. We'll see. We'll see who's later in the week when we do our next episode. We'll see who's quarterbacking and all that. So we'll talk about that then. All right.
How bad do you feel if you're Jeff Levy?
Oh my God. I mean, I don't even. He was beside himself.
God, you saw him on the sideline.
He couldn't even believe it.
What the fuck is going on?
I know. I don't think he could believe it. It's Niblick. That return, that was it. I mean, he did that. Was it against Oklahoma? Did he return that?
Returned a touchdown to Oklahoma, had 2 40-plus yard returns against Kentucky, and then returned one. He is the reason Texas has won 2 games.
And you have to, so you kind of have to question too the coaching when you know that kid's back there. Why are you punting to him? I mean,
I know. Why are you punting to him?
Especially when it's it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but do you think he's really going to take it 80 yards?
But he does. I mean, that's kind of the thing. And, he gets the blocking. So the special teams, whoever, the coach is, he's done a great job of setting it up. And, but it's, pure speed and reading the, what's in front of him. But holy crap, man. He's a game changer, that dude.
Well, Vanderbilt is extremely, extremely good about.
Yeah, it's going to be a tougher game. It's going to be a tough game. It is here at home, so yeah.
They're not going to kick to them.
I seriously doubt it. It's going to be. They have a much tougher game this weekend.
Yes.
So
we'll preview that.
We'll preview it. All right.
What other games? Hey, did you see Joey Freshwater? Did you see Lane Kiffin after that game?
Yeah. Just
on national TV talking shit to that defensive lineman?
I know. And he already said, he goes, no, I know him, but he came up to me. I didn't go to him. He is such a child sometimes, that dude.
I love it.
And then did you see today he was talking shit about Venables?
Well, to be fair, Venables said what he needed to say for his fans.
Yeah, no, I get it, but it's not like, but he just went beyond that too. He goes, oh, did he have a better team? He went all the way back when he was with freaking USC. I mean, basically told him I've crushed his friggin' face every single time. It's like, holy shit, man.
I know he did.
He is funny. That's why I think he's in demand.
To come out and say he had the better team and stuff like that, you did not have the better team.
No, but hey, he's trying to keep his fan base going too.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. We could see just a quick change on the tune of Brent Venables after 4 weeks. They go Tennessee, Alabama, Missouri, LSU.
Oh, I absolutely. If he loses a couple more games, they're not going to put up with that much longer out there either. But
who
yeah.
do you hire at this point? There's
Oh, I don't know. That's the
coaches
thing.
left.
Well, that's what I was reading too. Is like people are you don't want to fire anybody because God, you don't. Who are you going to get? I mean, at this point, but I think coaches are going to start taking other jobs. I don't think Kiffin does. I think he stays where he's at personally, but he can take. Honestly, I think he could name his price and his job.
I think for him right now, his daughter's at the school. If he left there and his daughter was still going to Ole Miss, imagine the shit. I think he's going to look at it more outside. He has said it too. He said, I don't give a fuck about the money. He said, I grew up with money. I don't need money.
Yeah.
I gave her about the quality of life and like where I'm at. And his family. And so if his family's there and going to school at Ole Miss and he takes another job, Jesus, the backlash to his family would be brutal.
I don't think he goes anywhere. He's got a great deal there. He doesn't have as much, and you know what? Everything he does every year is like a new. Whoa, man, this guy's awesome. He went to let's be honest. If you go to Florida, Penn State, what he's done, that's not. He hasn't done anything. No, he's got one. He's got one loss, which they would probably be pissed off about at this point.
Right.
So,
right.
I think he stays.
Me too.
Let me ask you this.
I thought it was crazy that he fucking started taunting the
Oh,
guy on national TV.
He is funny, yeah. I think it's just him. I don't think anybody gives a shit. What do you think about this North Texas team? I know they got beat by South Florida.
Hey, that's another coach. That's another coach that's probably going to get a job. They look good.
I mean, they've got one loss. Their quarterback threw for 608 yards last game.
Guess where that quarterback came from?
Texas. Did he? No, I don't know where.
No, Vandergrift High School.
Did he? Mestamaker? Yeah. Did he really?
Yeah.
Hey, where your kids go? All right.
Yep. Oh, don't be putting that out there on the internet.
608 yards.
608 yards. That was crazy.
That's unfathomable, actually. I can't even imagine that much yardage to throw for. I mean, it was 54-20. A lot of teams score 54 points. 608 yards.
They just did not run the ball. They just threw the ball.
That is some crazy shit, man.
I think they are a dangerous team. I do not think they're going to be the group of five because Memphis looks really good right now.
Memphis looks good.
And they're ranked higher. And I don't know if they lose another game, I guess. Because I just don't think they have much left. They've got their biggest game left is, well, I guess Navy, right?
Navy's undefeated
this year, but Tulane. In 2 weeks, they play Tulane.
Which will be a good game.
Big game. That's a big game. East Carolina is not a big game. That's going to be quick. So I think it's going to come down to that game, that Tulane-Memphis game, and whoever wins that is going to end up winning the American and is probably going to be the group of five team going into the playoff.
I think North Texas still has a shot. So they play Navy this week.
Yeah.
UAB, Rice, and Temple. I mean, if they beat Navy, I think they don't lose any more games. But that division,
they lost to South Florida already in conference.
They did.
Tulane and Navy have not lost, and the fact that Navy's not ranked is pretty crazy.
I know they're 7-0. Geez, give them some. It's crazy because they've ranked these other teams in the conference and haven't ranked them.
I know.
That's we'll see.
We'll find out about Navy in 2 weeks as well.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out this week too because they do play North Texas. So
yeah.
All right. All right, sir.
What other games? Anything else kind of catch your eye this weekend?
No, I mean I think Alabama, South Carolina. South Carolina had them, and then Alabama did the same shit they always do. Fourth quarter they own.
Well, what about Texas A&M?
Man, they look. I hate to give it to them, man, but they look good. They look really, really fast too. I mean, I think they have a good team. They hit hard. They're aggressive, and those dudes are fast on offense and defense. I think that's a good team, man. I don't know. They're gonna be tough to. Who do they have left besides? I know they got Texas left, obviously.
They have Missouri, South Carolina, Samford, and Texas. Not Stanford, but
Samford. Oh boy. So Missouri, quarterback of Missouri, I think, is out, isn't he?
Yeah, Pribula's
Pribula's out.
out.
South Carolina, they ain't gonna beat them.
But they really did play tough against Alabama.
They did play tough, and the quarterback, he played good, but I mean, it'd probably be a close game. Missouri may or may not be a close game. I don't know the backup quarterback, what he can do. The Texas game will probably be. I mean, they have a good shot at being undefeated, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Sadly,
I think they make the play. I think they're even if they lose that game to Texas, they're in the playoff.
Oh, they're definitely in the playoffs. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Well, I guess even if they lose one.
Yeah, I know, I agree. The other team we talked about the Big 12, but Cincinnati's they're 5-0 in conference too, and they've been beating people.
They are the game day game this week, I believe.
They are. It's Utah and Cincinnati. They are game day.
Utah's just not as impressive as
I mean they can beat boy, they destroyed Colorado, but they can beat those teams, but I think they're going to I think Cincinnati may beat them here. We'll talk about it, but I think so.
Do you think, speaking of that game, playing against Colorado, do you think all the noise about there's noise, inevitably coaching spots are open, Deion's name's going to come up?
I don't
all that noise is.
Man, I can't see him. I can't see another school wanting to. I just don't. They'd have to be a school that has in the same situation Colorado was, where they used to be good, they've been bad for a long time, and they need some injection of TV time.
Nebraska?
No, I don't.
Used to be good, but not great for a long time.
But I just wouldn't. That to me doesn't seem like a good match.
No. I was just kidding.
They talked about him in Florida, places like that. I mean, I just don't think. Number one, I think he has a lot of health issues. To be perfectly honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if he steps away after this year, just for health issues. I think he struggles with a lot of stuff there. I don't know. I don't think
not very good.
No,
that game was out of hands real fast.
And the way he's handled all the portal NIL has it outside of having his son and receivers and stuff. That's not the way you can't remake your entire roster every year. That just isn't going to work. And that is his philosophy. I mean, he wants to just like blow it up and remake it, and you can't do that. It's not going to work. And especially if he went to if he went to a conference like the SEC, oh my God. I mean, he's lucky he's in the Big 12.
Just wouldn't put up with it.
No, and the Big 12 has some teams that are, they can stay competitive with and beat, but a Big 10 or SEC, that philosophy is not going to cut it, man. And he's not going to pull guys in that can compete. I don't think. I think in my opinion, he coaches this year. And I just think for health reasons, I think he backs out, which is probably the right thing to do because I think he, legitimately has a lot of health issues.
Yeah, absolutely. I do. I agree with that.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's all I got for college, Bunk.
All right. Hey, one more game I got to ask you about.
We got one more game about college. Bunk.
How about the Belichicks? Almost beating Virginia.
Oh my God, I know. I know.
So,
but heartbreak happened in the end.
Virginia. Did they just overlook them? What the hell, man?
I don't know, because Virginia's been playing solid every week.
They have. That was I got to be honest. I was watching that score, and that dude came like an inch from beating them.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So
that was crazy to go for two.
Nothing to lose. Nothing to lose, though.
I know. But still.
But golly, I don't know, man. I'm going to keep an eye on Virginia. They're ranked 16th, and that was an ugly, ugly game for them.
All right. Are you looking at the standings at all, by the way?
I can.
Don't. Okay. I will tell you. Who do you think? Do you think North Carolina is the last team in that conference?
In the ACC?
Yep.
No, because I think, don't they have a couple wins? 1 or 2 wins?
They have 0 wins in conference.
Oh, in conference. They have 2 wins overall, though.
2 wins overall. There are 2 teams below them.
Who's below them? Boston College.
Boston College.
Okay.
They are 1-7 this year.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
are
Boston College is
just
really
atrocious.
really bad.
0-5 in conference.
Let's see. North Carolina State.
Nope.
I don't know. Who's the other one?
Florida State.
Oh my God, that's right.
0-4 in conference. They're 3-4. What a crazy turn this year.
Wow.
How does that guy still have his job and everybody else is getting
Oh,
fired?
they'll be collecting money for him. He's out. He's got to be
It's
out.
a crazy amount of money to buy. It's like him and his staff is like 70-something million dollars.
I don't. It does not seem to matter anymore. To be honest with you.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I forgot. You know, Florida, they've kind of fallen off the whole. You don't even hear about them anymore.
No,
They've gotten so bad.
no, you don't. They are bad. They're 3-4. They started 3-0, got ranked, and have not won a game since
Yeah.
then.
That's crazy. The state of Florida and Florida State are the worst teams.
Well, Miami almost lost to Syracuse.
They did, but I mean, overall, they're still 6-1. But I mean,
Yeah,
it's just
bad.
crazy to think Florida and Florida State are as bad as they are in the
Yeah.
state of Florida. I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy.
It is. I mean, you got teams. Syracuse is above them. NC State, Stanford, Clemson.
I know.
Like, all these
it's
teams were like, man, that's not a good football team, are ahead of them.
It's crazy. I like it.
Yeah. Georgia Tech. How do you feel about Georgia Tech?
You know, they're undefeated, right?
They are undefeated, ranked 8th,
Quarterback's playing well.
playing very well.
I think.
They shit all over Syracuse this week.
They
too.
did. I think they get in the playoffs. I think they win out and get in the playoffs.
The toughest game left on their schedule is not a ACC game. They win out the next 3 games. They play NC State bottom half, Boston College bottom half. Pitt might give them some trouble.
Maybe.
Boston College is the worst team in the ACC. They're terrible. So it all comes down to that Georgia game if they're going to be undefeated or not. That's almost a shoo-in to the playoff, right? Because they're obviously going to play for the ACC title.
Yeah, I think they're going to make the play. I think they're going to give Georgia a fight. They look good. They have a pretty solid team.
I think that coach is about to get looks from bigger schools too.
I know. All these guys,
Honestly, I think he should.
these guys are, you know what? They probably go home when they like that coach. He's probably going, holy shit! I can go make so much more money
I know.
somewhere else.
Look at those buyouts. Even if I have 2 bad years, babe, we're having $70 million in the bank.
I know.
A week.
But look at the leverage they have. If somebody puts his name out, his school has to decide: or do we want to just like really pay this dude or let him go? Because that's really what it comes down to. They're like
Honestly,
free agents. They're a bunch of free agents out there.
That's why Indiana was smart to sign Signetti immediately.
Oh yeah,
That was a smart move.
and they gave him as much money as anybody else was going to give him.
Yeah, and it's all Mark Cuban is paying that man $11 million a year.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I would. It would be great to be a college coach that is successful today. The other side of that is if you're losing, you ain't staying around like too long. But the buyouts are they're phenomenal, man. They're life changing. They're absolutely life changing.
But those guys at that point already have life changing.
They do, but
for
I
the
mean,
most part.
yeah, you're right. I mean, they talk about millions like it's nothing. I mean, I saw the little special with some of those coaches. They live pretty well.
One way to put it.
Yeah, Sark does well at Texas.
Oh, yes. I don't feel bad for criticizing him at all. I don't feel bad for criticizing any of them. They chose the profession and they get paid very well.
Oh my God, crazy.
So, all right, Bunk, NFL.
NFL.
Really, most every game was kind of what we thought was going to happen.
It was the first week, and you and I talked about it, and I said, honestly, I don't see anything I actually want to watch. I didn't actually watch much either. Which game did you like?
The Jets beat Cincinnati 39-38.
They did come back and beat Cincinnati.
And Justin Fields looked he looked a lot better.
I mean, it's Cincinnati.
A lot better.
It's Cincinnati.
It's Cincinnati. Baltimore put up 30 and stopped the Bears.
Yeah, the Bears are one of those like off and on teams, though.
Yeah,
I mean, to be honest with you.
I know.
Um,
Honestly, I think the biggest news coming out of this weekend was that Scadaboo's done for the year.
Scotty's done. You kind of called that one because of the style. I mean, of course, this wasn't the same thing, but
did not call leg.
no, you didn't call leg. But I mean, he's just such a physical runner. He's not. He better make a lot of money and pretty quick in his career because he's not going to be around long.
He's the human version of that George Strait song. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Yeah, I mean, but the games in general, God, there
were some tough ones to watch, man.
And the scores were, Miami beat Atlanta. That was kind of a surprise. They beat Atlanta pretty well, 34-10. But I mean, Atlanta's not good, and they had Cousins in. He didn't do bad or anything, but Atlanta's just not a good team.
Atlanta's very bad.
They are.
Very bad.
New England looks like a great team, beat up on Cleveland. I mean, these scores were 32-13. Philadelphia won 38-20. Buffy won 40-9. I mean, Jesus, these were not watchable games, any of them, to be honest with you.
No. I had a tough time watching pro football.
I did not watch. I'll be honest, I didn't watch any of them. I kind of flipped around a little bit. I watched the Giants a little bit, and then it got out of hand. The game last night, Washington and Kansas City. Kansas City, that was a blowout. It was a horrible week for pro football. I got to be honest.
Yeah, it was a slow week. It was definitely a slow. That was the week that if you have friends that were having a wedding, that was the week.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so some of the news, like Wentz is having season-ending surgery.
What do they do?
McCarthy's got to. I think he's ready to play. He's got to come back.
He's so injury prone, though.
Oh yeah, you got to go sign somebody.
Makes me nervous.
You got to sign somebody.
You have to.
I'd like to see them go out and get Cousins again. I don't think they will.
It'd be smart to. They're not going to, but it'd be smart to.
I mean, they're gonna. And you talked about the Saints. I think they're done with Rattler.
Yep, Tyler Shuck's in. He's going to struggle. That team's line's bad. Yeah,
they're bad. I think Lamar's back with the Ravens, so they play Miami this coming week.
Doesn't fix the defense.
No, it doesn't fix
like
the defense.
Same shit,
It is. It's just it's starting to. I mean, the week before there was a lot of good games. This past week sucked. Oh, we'll have to see on our next one who's coming up, but not a lot. I mean, there's some good player. Drake May's having a great year for the Patriots, and they're doing good, man. I think they're going to give Buffy a roll.
Can we pass around a 10 and all pitch in money to buy Aaron Rodgers a different helmet so he doesn't look like the just frailest old man?
He looks like
football.
You know what? He looks like a turtle inside a shell.
He looks like Earthworm Jim to me. He looks like Earthworm Jim with a helmet on. It's
what's funny? I watched part of the first half and they were up, and then I was doing something else and I looked and they got smoked. I didn't even watch the second half.
They got crushed.
I don't know what happened. I actually didn't watch the second half of that game. But
what happened is Jordan Love happened and he started hitting passes and it was over.
Yeah. So overall, I honestly don't have anything to talk about in the NFL for last week. It was
the trade deadline's going to be here soon enough. Let's see if there's a lot of movement. I was talking to old Jason the other day, and he's, of course, the Eagles are going to try and get a defensive player, and I guess he was talking about C.J. Gardner-Johnson going over there. If they can do that, and they get a lockdown corner to go with the rest of that defense, nobody's going to score a point on them. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, all the teams are beatable though this year. There's nobody that's just like is consistently winning.
That's true.
They probably have as good a shot. I mean, they're definitely one of the top teams. The Cowboys are an absolute mess. I mean, they're done. Jesus,
that was rough.
Holy shit, that was. Oh my God, I don't even know what happened there.
How do you go from putting up like 38 to 44 points a game to just laying an egg? It was crazy.
Oh, and they just Denver put 44 on you. Oh, come on, Jesus.
Yeah.
Denver offense isn't the greatest in the world. So.
Yeah, but the Vikings the Cowboys might actually have the worst defense in the league. So.
I think they may actually. Hey, even the owner came out. Even old Jerry Jones came out and said, I don't think one guy's going to fix this.
Yeah, he said one guy's not going to fix this.
I think he's right.
He's defending his Micah trade.
He is, but I'm surprised they're sticking with the old Eberflus there. I mean, something's going on, and he's the defensive coordinator. He's got to be first to go.
It's bad.
I mean, he just has to be. I don't know what else to say.
So,
all right.
We'll recap, or I guess we'll preview here later in the week. There's a lot to talk about later in the week. Not quite. It was just kind of for as awesome as the sports week was. Like yesterday, all 5 major sports in America had a game: baseball, basketball, football, hockey, and soccer. All 5 of those all had games playing, which is pretty cool. That never happens. But the problem is all the games were just garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't a lot to watch. I will ask you this. So I saw I know Austin's still in the soccer playoffs, right?
Yes.
But I don't think they've won, have they?
They play Saturday.
Okay.
They have not started the first round.
Oh, they haven't. Okay.
So what we're seeing now is just the start of the playoff games. A lot of teams make the playoff. It's like 16 teams make the playoff.
Okay.
So they did make it. I think they're in the 5th seed. They got to play LA this week. So
okay,
it might be a season ender right there.
Is it one and done in the playoffs?
One and done. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right. I don't have any hockey news. We got to get Big G on, talk hot ice with us.
Hot ice.
Outside of watching him play hot ice, I don't.
Oh, that is lukewarm ice.
Here's funny. We get to watch him and his kids play because they have a thing where you can log in and watch him play on the ice. So his oldest watch her play, his youngest son watch him play, and then we watch Greg play.
He's the worst of the 3.
The speed of the adults is about 50 times less than the younger kids. It's just, oh my God. It's actually amazing to watch. You would think, I know the adults are mostly like guys and women that are just kind of starting out and stuff, but the speed is so different. I even watched
so slow.
I even watched the little guy play this weekend. When they zip around, those little 10-year-old dudes. Woo doo doo.
They move.
They move
quick.
They move. It was really good. It was good hockey, man. I liked watching it. But I haven't watched any NHL yet. Past the first opening thing.
I've been watching. The Frozen Frenzy or whatever they call it is coming up soon, where every single team plays on one day.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So
I like that. I like the outdoor games too. They do some outdoor games every year too.
Yeah, those will come up soon too. I think they were like the originals that did it, and now like baseball's doing the Speedway game, and
yeah,
because hockey was like, let's just play hockey games in baseball stadiums.
Yeah, I like it. It's fun. It's fun to watch. All right, I don't have anything else. We got to do my call out. I got to do my call out for my boy.
Call it out. Call him out.
All right, so I had a band. I hired a band last week to write a song, sing a song for Mathew McConaughey. I see him all over the internet, man. He's everywhere, but he ain't here. We got to get him here. So we got the Texas Book Festival coming up here in a couple weeks. He's supposed to be out there promoting his book. So I got to get those cards made, man. I got 2 weeks to make the cards with the little QR code that Gary told me about. I'll figure all that out. And if I see him, I'm going to try and sneak him a card and tell him, give us a listen, because we want him on the podcast here. Talk sporties with us.
Absolutely.
So we're still working it, man. I don't know what call out this is. We're probably up to like 20.
You lost count just because of our bet. I know it's because you did that on purpose.
How many did you say it was going to take? Never?
Oh, like 100. Like
okay.
100.
Okay. We're going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. I got an idea for another song, another genre for him. So we're gonna keep it rolling, man. But anybody out there has any contacts with one Mathew McConaughey, Let them know the Bunk and Pick podcast is looking for them. Come on in the studio. Have us a good time. All right. All right. All right, man. That's all I got, Pick.
That's all I got as well. If you're enjoying the show, send us anything you want on bunkandpickpodcast@gmail.com. Like and subscribe. Smash the like button.
I like it.
I think that's it.
All right, let
Besides,
me put my hand on the right thing here before we do
I'm
that.
just making sure you're ready. I'm watching you. You ready over there?
All right, ready? Hey, don't forget to keep joining us here at the Bunk and Pick podcast because we be Rollin Balls.
It's the Bunk and Pick podcast.
Here you go, like this thing.
It's the Bunk and Pick podcast.
That's how they do it in pros.
It's the Bunk and Pick podcast.
Thanks, everybody.